I've always looked at when you do beautification, it is so important, but it really is. It's equivalent to if you go to the car wash and you've got your car and you go wash your car and clean it up after a week or two with a couple of rains, or if you've been able, there's a lot of dust. If you don't put Armor All on the tires, I mean, that's the first thing I look at when I look at a car that's basically nice and clean, is where's the Armor All on the tires? And I use that analogy all the time, is that some of the things we're trying to do right now in Broken Arrow are Armor All on the tires. The beautification at New Orleans Square is a perfect example. We may be asking voters in maybe a smaller down or scaled down version to do other types of improvements at intersections that really, it's about civic pride to me. It's about you looking at your community and saying, I'm just super proud of what the city's doing in order to improve the appearance of our community. And when you see New Orleans Square, that's what you see. For the city council and myself, we talked about what else could we do, the small little things that actually increase that civic pride and increase beautification, and changing out from that gray type material you have for those poles into the black poles like we have at New Orleans Square and down here in the Rose District. To me, it just gives you a sense of, we're really taking care of what we have, and we're going to put some pride back into those areas. And I'd like to see us do these 10, as I understand, are in the package. And because we got such great bids, we may actually put out a second package because we still have money available. And I think it's just going to sizzle up or get that Armor All that I think our community needs. And that's why signage coming into the community is important to me. That's why the right type of paint on poles, redoing and making sure we take care of the Rose District and New Orleans Square with the flowers that are out there, the roses and so forth, because it just says a lot about who we are. And this is a very caring community in that we take care of each other, and we also take care of the public improvements the public gives us money to basically purchase or improve.
What I love about it is it really creates our own identity. It helps distinguish us between our neighboring communities. Not that there's anything wrong with our neighboring communities, but you want to stand on your own 2 feet. And so when you go into a community and you see the signage, or you see, the detail that's taken with just these, something like painting street poles and traffic signal poles, it makes a difference. And it really does drive home that civic pride and that sense of pride in your community.
It does. And, to me, we're never going to get away from asphalt and concrete, because when you think about asphalt and concrete, you're talking roads, sidewalks, storm drains. It's just so important. Asphalt and concrete, honestly, are major expenses that all communities either have to make or reinvest in, and that's always going to be a top priority for the city. But if we can afford to work in some Armor All for the tires for our community, it's only going to continue to set Broken Arrow apart from everyone else, and continue to make us a place, as I like to say, that people are coming to, not going from, because there's a lot of people that want that, and it's get mentioned all the time, that the small little things. I mean, there's some great communities around the state and around the country that do that as well, and I want Broken Arrow to be the 250th largest city in America that many people have never heard of, but we're on the map now in many cases, to be proud, because we're doing things that really make us stand out.